Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is part 3 of the history of racing for home farm. Who knows how long this series is going to go. Apparently I have a lot to say. We've been sharing about how the farm became a farm, and right now the point we're at is we have a little bit of land, we have some donkeys, we have some ducks, and we just added Olive the pig to our household. I'm standing in the middle of my hayfield, pretty much smack in the middle at this point, looking back toward where I had been coming from in the last couple of videos, turning forward to where we're going. There's still a long way to go, and this tail apparently has a long way to go as well. What I love about this side of the hayfield is in the summer, and we'll do a tour in the summer, but all of this will be wild flowers, butterflies. It's just so beautiful. Not quite ready for it yet because it's still early spring, but it'll get there. Anyway, so we've added Olive to the household, and we started to go to the local 4-H fairs. Our local 4-H fair, Hunterdon County 4-H fair, one year we went, we were looking at all the animals, and we came across this beautiful stall, well decorated, with the most unusual looking goats. They had long silky hair. They were just completely relaxed, personable, easy to touch, easy to look at, and there were babies there to be sold. Well, we went home that night, did our research, found out about the Mini Silky breed, thought about it a little bit and said, you know, we already have donkeys, we have ducks, we're spending time outside. I'm gonna look down because every once in a while you stumble across stuff, and here we have an egg that somebody apparently had a little lunch with. So yeah, you find some things in the field. So anyway, Mini Silky Fainting goats seemed to be a really nice thing for us to think about adding to our family. We had the space for them still. We were already going outside to feed and water. We were already buying hay. So, you know, the amount of effort to have a few goats with the donkeys really didn't seem like that much. And it was a breed that wasn't readily available, so it fit our criteria in terms of rarity and protection. The fainting goat is on the Livestock Conservancy list, so that fit. And so we headed back to that fair the very next day with full intention of buying those babies. We got to the pen, and there was somebody else signing paperwork and buying them. Not to be thwarted, it actually worked out in our favor because those two babies were wethers, castrated males. And, you know, while they're fabulous pets, wasn't sure that we wanted a field full of pets. My thought was, again, similar to the ducks, perhaps we'd breed, perhaps we'd work on a program to bring this breed forward. So really the ideal start would be with those anyway. So more research happened, and we ended up on, was either July 4th or Labor Day. I think it was Labor Day. It was Labor Day. Labor Day weekend, Farm Hubby jumped in the car with 2 empty carriers, drove all the way down to Virginia, picked up 2 baby girls from the founder of this breed, so that was Sol Orr's farm. That's Fanta and Emma. If you haven't seen their Meet the Goats series yet, you will. It'll be available. They are currently 13 years old, so that tells you how long ago this was. And so Fanta and Emma joined our family. And now we had 2 goats, 2 donkeys. We were up to 4 dogs at this point, 4 indoor cats, no barn cats, no outdoor cats yet, an indoor pig, a couple of, well, we had 4 or 5 ducks. And you would think that'd be enough, right? And it was, really, quite frankly, it really was. So, you know, the Farm Hubby and I, we don't do anything without consulting with each other and agreeing together. This is an adventure together, of course. We ended up talking about, hey, if we're going to do this the way we think we're going to do it, and we're going to start breeding and selling ducks and potentially goats, we really need a business. And we were batting around names, and we were batting around ideas, and that's how Racing for Home Farm came into existence. Racing for Home meant a couple of things to us. One, it was representative of the greyhounds that really started us on this animal rescue, animal journey. So the greyhounds race, and then we retire them, right? And get them new homes. And for us, who lived apart a lot with his deployments and my deployments, we were always racing for home to be together as well. And so double meaning, but Racing for Home as the name of our farm was established, or at least we decided together that was going to be it. And I think we're going to stop here. And on the next round of discussion, we'll talk about what happens after you have a farm name. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for enjoying the tour and the walk through the hayfield. We will catch you on the next one. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe to our channel, tell your friends. Every little bit helps. I really appreciate you being here. Have a fabulous day. Bye for now.